What's up, everyone? Welcome to On the Rock Sports Talk Podcast, where we talk about basketball, football, baseball, college sports, fantasy football, and breaking sports news. Now let's join your host, Sergeant Peeps.
Hey, what's up, my peeps? It's your boy, Sergeant Peeps, coming back at you with another episode. It's a late night, I'm dropping a video today. I haven't dropped one in a while. I've been working on, getting out better content to the people that what they ask for, and I upgraded a little bit. So I'm very, very, very excited about this. So, but hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. But let's go ahead and get into this NFL playoff preview. The first matchup I want to talk about is that the Dallas Cowboys, Dallas versus Green Bay, gonna be a good one. Hey, I can't wait for this matchup because I can't wait for Dallas to lose. Just a sneak peek, that's what I'm a Eagles fan, but hey, it's all good. Hey, but as you know, the Dallas Cowboys traveling to, Green Bay's traveling to Dallas. And that's gonna be a important matchup because Dallas, I think they got a 15 home game win streak. It might be more. The Eagles blew division lead on them boys, man. And it was closed down the state, but man, Eagles went 1-5 their last 6 games. Dallas, they did their thing. Congratulations. Nobody has won back-to-back division titles in 20 years? So, I'm still upset about it, but, it's 0-0 going to the playoffs. So, Green Bay and Dallas going to be a burn. That's Mike McCarthy's old team. Jordan Love coming off of, the dude got almost 4,000. He got over 4,000 yard passing. He's been doing this thing. So that's going to be a good one. It's always going to be a good one with them too. What else can I say about this matchup? Oh, yeah. Dallas going to lose. I hope so. Actually, I think Dallas going to win, but, they always play them balls pretty good. Yeah, if you looking for a highlight for this game, I'm hoping that this game come down to, a familiar play. I'm pretty sure back in 2010, the Cowboys remember this. Dez did not catch it. He did not catch it. I'm sorry, guys. He didn't catch it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, but tune in for that game. That's going to be a good one. I'm going to go ahead and give you a sneak peek. I know Dallas gonna win. That you can't beat them boys at home, and Green Bay, they're gonna put up a fight. I think so, but that pressure that Dallas, I think they first or second, in getting pressure to the quarterback. I know Micah Parsons. I think he's number one getting pressure, not in sacks, but getting pressure. Pressure busts pipes. So. Jordan Love, he gonna be on a lot of distress. I don't know how good they offensive line is, but we gonna see this weekend. We definitely gonna see. So, but for that matchup, looking forward to it. I definitely be tuning in. So let's get on to the next matchup. We got LA Rams versus Detroit, and this is a pretty good matchup, and I'm gonna say why, because Goff was drafted by Detroit, and he's going back there. This is a road game for the Rams, and he got traded. And the Rams drafted Goff. Well, I said that, didn't I? I'm sorry. my train of thought. But anyway, Goff was drafted by the Rams. And Stafford was drafted by Detroit. So they swapped quarterbacks and they played. I mean, it's gonna be a homecoming for Strafford, who and pretty much he had a good career as far as stats wise. I don't know how you don't win with not Julio Jones, but Megatron. He had Megatron up there, big time receiver. He didn't win anything up there, but he got traded. And he went to the Rams. He won a Super Bowl with the Rams, so it worked out in the trade. As far as Detroit goes, I mean, Goff. I mean, last year they did pretty good. That was a nice team last year. They hired up their new coach, who's a pretty good coach, Dan, and they pretty much they won a division. They won 12 games this year. 12. They won 12 games this year, and they clinched their division for the first time. I think it's been, how long it's been for? 30 years. 30 years since they won a division. That's crazy. That's crazy. I was small. I ain't gonna tell you how old I am, but I was a toddler. Not really. But this is gonna be a good matchup. Rams playing hella good right now. I don't know what to say. Detroit got a good ass team. Only thing about Detroit is I think they take too many risks. I mean, they gonna go. They aggressive. I mean, if it's 4th and 2, 4th and 1, or something like that, they gonna go for it. You know, no matter what, it's on their side of the field, your side of the field. If they feel like the analytics say don't go for it, they gonna go for it. You know, I know they come out about 2 weeks ago, a bad loss to the Cowboys, which they got screwed. But I mean, NFL said they were trying to trick the referee. It didn't work out for them. So, but they probably see the Cowboys again in the second round if both of them win. And if everything work out as far as the higher seeds winning, I think they'll play in week 2. And Detroit got to go back to Dallas again. So they're going to seek revenge. But they got to win this game against the Rams first. And the Rams ain't no walkover. You got to go in there and play. It's 0-0. So I'm going to have a sometime this week, I'm going to have some picks for the playoffs and see how I do in that. So stay tuned for that one. But let's get on to the next matchup. I do not like talking about this game, because they're my boys. These are my boys, and they pretty much how can I put this? Disappointed me. I don't think we're playing good football right now. We pretty much lost our last 6. Well, out of 6, we lost 5 out of 6. 5 out of 6 games. That's what we lost. I'm gonna pull up this right here. As you can see, we finished 11-6 and got a 5 seed. That's just unsacked. Unsacked, bro. Unsacked. And I mean, it just pisses me off, you know, how we playing right now. We got to travel down to Tampa. We beat Tampa earlier. I think it was 25-11. But I think we got a bunch of you can't blame it on injuries, because we getting some people back too. So, and we got 3 injuries. That one, he out for the Sidney Brown, a safety, aggressive rookie. I mean, he was playing pretty good, you know, especially important on special team also. And I mean, he was good. He was a little raw, you know, and but hey, we got good backups and we good starters in there. So we'll see, you know, how the Eagles progress in that that back area on that secondary, without him and on special teams, because he was a key component on that special teams. And that's what else about this game that ticks me off? Yeah. AJ Brown got hurt. He says it's nothing. He says it's nothing. And I'm hoping it's nothing, because that just it was scary at first, but he didn't have to wear a knee brace or they said everything MCL, ACL was intact, so a little sore. And he said he's looking forward to playing. And then you got the other scary one, Jalen Hurts. He got like a swan, his finger. I mean, he's not giving you the finger. They got something they call swan finger where he messed up. I mean, wasn't no ligament damage, nothing wasn't fractured or broke. They say the coach says he's gonna be sore. He probably had to wear a splint on that finger, and hopefully it don't affect his throwing too much. But hey, we playing against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, they're pretty good. I think they're number 3 in defense as far as blitzing. And, the Giants, that was up there. I think that was number 1. And you see how we struggled against the Giants as for when Wink Martindale freaking defense, this blitzing Jalen. And he just wasn't himself, man. I don't get it. It wasn't. I don't know. I mean, in the last year we didn't have a problem with it. This year, for some reason, we had a problem with Wink Martindale's defense. For that blitz, and it just like the player just wasn't there. The offensive line was out of sync. Jalen couldn't find targets. I mean, granted, we didn't have our top 2 wide receivers, but hey, these NFL players, no excuse. And none of them couldn't get separation. And that just unsat, man, and it pisses me off, being a fan. But we're gonna see how they play on Monday night. They play on Monday Night Football, which I don't understand that. I mean, we've been struggling, even though Tampa Bay won, they won 5 out of 6. It ain't been pretty, but they've been winning, and they won a division. We gotta go down now, so I wouldn't take them boys lightly, But our defensive line, defensive front, defensive end, I mean, they're going to have to you're going to have to step up, bro. They're going to have to step up. Get in on it. You know what I'm saying? Hassan Reddick, Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham. I mean, all them boys. They need to go into practice and pretty much do their thing. I think they need to do this right here.
Stay out of this court.
I'm pretty sure y'all remember that from this weekend, that dude jumping over there and getting a judge. But yeah, they need to do something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Knock them quarterbacks out, get some turnovers. I mean, last time we played, we got some key turnovers, and I'm looking forward to it. But I expect us to win this game. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised either way, but I expect us to win this game. I think we favored by 3 points. It might have went down, but like I said, we're getting key components back, and we'll see how they work, So, but anyway, I'll let you know my picks later on. But let's get into this next matchup. That's it for the NFC, pretty much the NFC matchups. We're going to go ahead and talk about the AFC. The first matchup going to be Houston playing against Cleveland. That's going to be a pretty good matchup.
And they take over up by 6.
As you can see, Houston won a division on that play right there. Indianapolis Colts couldn't convert on a 4th and 1. And, I mean, the dude, I think it's the running back, Chris Good. I think it's Good. I think that's the last name. Dropped the ball. I mean, it was in his hands. I mean, it wasn't that good of a throw by Gardner Minshew. It wasn't a good throw, but he still got his hands on. He even said it. He should have made that play, and he didn't. And they could have converted and went on down. They could have scored, but they didn't. And shout out to D'Amico Ryans, for getting them balls. You know what I'm saying? I mean, from worst to first. Worst record last year in that division and end up winning that division. That's a good turnaround. I think he's a coach of the year, and I think C.J. Stroud is the offensive rookie of the year. Them boys doing their thing down there in Houston, and they played against a pretty good Cleveland team. That Cleveland team, but they balling too. I mean, they lost, I think 2 or 3 quarterbacks in the season. Deshaun Watson, he came back. They lost him to a shoulder injury. Then he had, I forgot the guy's name. He played in another league. And then they got Flacco. They signed Flacco to the practice squad. Dude been balling. Like, he putting up great numbers. I mean, he put them balls on their back, doing his thing. He didn't even play the last game because they already clinched. They spot was secured. And he pretty much, I mean, you can't even be mad at him. You can't even be mad at because I think that defense, Jim Swartz defense, I mean, they get at you. It's a dude named Myles Garrett. He don't get a lot of attention, but everybody know who he is. I mean, he rack up the sacks, like, seriously. And he get out the quarterback. That whole defensive line get out the quarterback. And all I got to say, Larry Tunsil and that offensive line, I mean, they better protect C.J. Stroud. Otherwise, it's going to be a long night because them boys, they get after you. And it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. And I'm going to have my pick on this one. I think it's going to be a close game. Cleveland, I think they can pull it off on the road, but like I say, I'll give you my score later on in a week on my scores and picks. So we're going to get into the next matchup. We got Miami. Yeah, Miami. Let's talk about them for a second. Miami Dolphins playing against Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs pretty much won the AFC West. Like, won the AFC West. They doing their thing. Disappointed in Miami. Miami was up 3 games. They was up 3 games early in the year on Buffalo Bills, leading the division, the AFC East. I think that's what it is. And they had it wrapped up. But, I mean, I know they had some injuries down the stretch or whatever, but everybody had high hopes for Miami because that offer, they put up like 70 on, I think it was, I don't know, was it Denver or somebody else? It was somebody they put up 70 on. But anyway, and they had some, man, they got some key injuries on defense. That's defensive front, and that's going to hurt them in the playoffs. But they pretty much blew it, and Buffalo Bills went on their streak. Now Miami don't drop all the way down to the 6th seed, and they playing against the Kansas City Chiefs, the defending Super Bowl champion and the MVP of the league and MVP of the Super Bowl. And they already played early in the year. As you can see, they played and it just did not look good for Miami. But Kansas City took a good 3-touchdown lead. I mean, the final score was, I think it was like 21-14 or something like that. But it wasn't close because they went up 3 touchdowns and they didn't score. They finally scored the second half or something like that. So, but they can't see the defense. And I mean, that's a top 3 defense right now, Kansas City Chiefs. Even though their offense struggling right now, I think they can go toe to toe with anybody because the defense is always gonna keep them in the game. You know, if them wide receivers start catching the ball, and because they got a nice running game too, but they wide receivers, but it's just terrible. Patrick Mahomes, I know he getting frustrated, saying every week that we gonna work on and get. I mean, yeah. Good luck with that, man. But we'll see. But make sure they guard Tyreek Hill. They kept him intact in their first matchup, but it's hard to do that twice. So, and it's hard for Miami because Miami got to go on the road to Kansas City, and it's hard to win in Kansas City. Ask anybody. But as far as that go, I think it's gonna be a good matchup. It's one of the least attractive matchups this weekend, AFC. It's gonna be on Peacock, and you gotta have Peacock to get this. So, but I think Peacock value gonna go up because they gonna have these Swifties, man. These Swifties, bro. They gonna subscribe to it. They're gonna want to watch Kansas City and Travis Kelce. You know, so I think it'll get it's gonna be. I mean, far as watching, more Swift is gonna watch than anybody else. But I'm a football fan. I'll be watching too. But it's gonna be a good matchup. I don't know if Taylor Swift gonna be there, but I know she was last week. I don't think she wasn't there last week. She was at the Golden Globes, and it was pretty much something that was said at the Golden Globes. And let me play it for y'all. Y'all tell me for yourself. So, listen, technical difficulty or something? I guess so, but I guess we gotta watch that another time because for some reason it's not working. All right, well, we'll watch that another time. Oh, man, I thought I had it on here, but I guess I don't. You had to watch it another time. But anyway, let's get to the next matchup. Next matchup gonna be Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills play against the Pittsburgh Steelers. They already played, I don't know if they played this year, but pretty much it's going to be a pretty good matchup on that end because, I mean, I ain't going to lie. Josh Allen I think they won 6 in a row. Or maybe that's 5 out of 6. I don't know. Matter of fact, let's look at this graph. He won, ever since he lost to the Eagles, they finished 11-6. They got a 2 seed. Crazy. Mad crazy. I mean, Miami was in that position, and then they lost. Now, Josh Allen, they get 2 home games, at least 2 home games with a 2 seed. Playing, I mean, you playing in Buffalo at home. It's cold. Everybody knows it's cold up there in Buffalo. And January, it snows. So, I mean, good luck with visiting the team going up there because it's crazy. And Josh Allen, he's a big dude. I mean, he going to throw picks and turn the ball over, but he also going to throw touchdowns, and he can run that ball. I think he's second in the league in rushing touchdowns. Him and Jalen flip-flop, so I don't know. But still, that boy, he's hard to get down. Hard to get down on the ground. Start tackle. I mean, but, hey, it's going to be another good matchup. I can't wait to see that one. But anyway, as far as the NFL playoffs matchup goes, you got a variety of good matchups for the weekend. You got your Saturday and Sunday and Monday matchup. And overall, some teams didn't make the playoffs that I thought should have. Some teams shouldn't even be in there. And the Eagles, one of them. I don't think they deserve it from how they've been playing. But them my boys, hopefully they get it together, and we'll see. But on that note, we're gonna go ahead and later on this week we're gonna put out some more content, and hopefully get some more people on here, get y'all on here, and I want to hear y'all feedback on these matchups this weekend. So hit me up, you know what I'm saying? And we take phone call, we do it all, but we can chop it up. We're gonna find out what's going on in the NFL. But anyway, y'all, hey, we'll talk tomorrow, and I put out some more content for you, and hopefully we'll watch that national championship later on today, and I think it's gonna be a good one too.